Good afternoon and hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now I have something to admit to you guys. I have been bad. I have been bad in many ways. First of all, I've been bad because I haven't actually spoken to you all or done a haul or come onto YouTube channel in a very long time, and that is purely because of my full-time job. I've changed job. I've been really busy settling into that job, and I generally just want to be able to keep that job, so I still got a paycheck to buy these hauls. And secondly, the reason I've been the most bad of all is because I have been seriously shopping. I don't just mean shopping, because we all know I love to shop, but I have been shopping, like terribly shopping. I've spent a lot of money, I've bought a lot of things, and this is why I'm here with you guys today. Now I have just got back. You may have noticed I've got a rather good tan at the moment, but I've just got back from Greece. I went to Santorini and Naxos, which was absolutely amazing. And if you haven't been to Naxos before, I would 100% recommend it if you want a really chilled holiday. But nevertheless, I am babbling on. But whilst I was in 35-degree heat in Greece, I was on the beach, literally scrolling through my H&M app, and I could not stop myself from purchasing not one, not two, so many things. And I was literally filling up my basket, and all I could think was, how am I going to get this delivered to me? Because one thing I know about H&M is when they start to drop their autumn winter wear, it generally just sells out so quickly. I was going to say it sells out in a matter of weeks, but normally it's a matter of days before all their items sell out, which is why I knew I had to purchase whilst I was away, because if I left it till I got back, then it would be sold out. Which leads me to this point right here, which actually is quite nice, because what that means is today I get to show you all the things that I've purchased, but by the time this video's gone out, it'll be a few weeks on. So what that will mean is that hopefully by then H&M would have done a massive restock and you'll be able to buy these items and these will be in stock. Now, as I said, I spent a lot of money, but the great thing about when you spend lots of money at H&M, it does amount to a huge amount. And as the title of this video may have already given it away, this is a massive outerwear haul. This has got all of your cozy comfort. It's got those transitional pieces that will take you through the autumn into the kind of colder months of winter, as well as some real foolproof items to kind of just wear, whether you're going to work, whether you're going for walks, whether you're doing something casual. But rather than just babbling on, telling you what's in today's haul, I'm just going to jump straight in. And I think my main focus today is not just to tell you about what the item is like. I'm actually going to style each item in the cutaways in different ways. So I'm going to style it in a way that, first of all, for example, whilst we're transitioning out of summer into autumn, in ways that you can have it kind of cool, so its item itself doesn't make you too hot. And then I'm going to style it up in the cutaways in a way as if I'm moving into full winter, to just show you in different ways on how you can wear this. And this is what I would say is the unique part of this haul, because I'm going to show you each item, style it in many different ways so you can get full use out of this item all the way from autumn, so all the way from now, all the way through to the winter months, so that your cost per wear item is going to be so minimal that it's going to make buying these items an absolute no-brainer and essentially essential items for your autumn winter wardrobe. Whilst I just stopped myself babbling away, I'm just going to jump straight in and get straight into it. Now, my first item today is this beautiful checked shacket, which is honestly so soft. I don't think you'll be able to see it in the actual video itself, but the material is this kind of like really soft, kind of light, short fur kind of basis on the actual jacket itself. And the one thing I will say is that last year I lived in my Shakets. I loved my Shakets. Now, if you follow me for a little while, whether it be on Instagram or YouTube, you would have seen some of my purchases from last year, and they still are in my wardrobe. But the reason that I purchased this one was purely for the colour of the jacket itself. It is this beautiful cream with these various different light colours of beiges and browns, which I think goes perfect for the autumn winter season. And I think that what it means is it can also be worn with multiple stuff. It could be worn with black, it could be worn with green, it could be worn with beige, dark browns, it could be worn with cream, it could be worn with white. Honestly, the colour matching is absolutely endless, which is why I love this item. Now, the one thing I will say, what I was very surprised about this jacket was just how thick it is. This is a jacket which is incredibly warm, and it's something that I would definitely wear as a coat, and I'll be showing you in the cutaways and the different ways that you can style. But I would say for autumn, for the very start of autumn, this is a very warm jacket, and because of that you can actually really style this with something like shorts, like literally white shorts, linen shorts, any kind of shorts, leather shorts, cream, beige leather shorts, which are available, which are beautiful. And you could wear shorts and a top with this jacket and be perfectly warm for the months of kind of September or October, and then this jacket will take you all the way through to winter because it is unbelievably hot. In addition to that, with a jacket, you can also put a hoodie underneath it and style it over the top, so actually through the winter months you can really layer it up. And the one thing I do like to do in general throughout winter is to layer, because I am a person that gets massively hot. If you've followed me on YouTube before, you will know I get hot quite easily. I'm kind of sweating right now, and we're kind of in September, so I like to layer because it allows me to then take items off if I get too hot, and then also just layer back on if I get too cold. Now the price of this item is $34.99, which is a bit more expensive than the usual H&M price point, but what I will say is this item functions as two different things. It functions as a top, but it also functions as a coat because it's so thick. So because of that, I actually think the price point is very good. I bought this item in a size medium. I have to say, looking back on it, I could have gone for a small, but the reason I went for a medium so I could have it incredibly oversized, so that I can actually literally throw it over a pair of shorts and it kind of function and look like a bit like a shirt dress as well. Also, I can throw a hoodie underneath it, I can layer up with a thick knit underneath it and still it not look like I'm kind of like the Michelin Man stuffed into a jacket. So what I would say is that you can stay true to size for this item if you want, but if you are looking for that really oversized look, you could go one size up and it will still look fantastic as it is. But yeah, I absolutely love this item. I have actually got another shacket in this haul, so you'll have to let me know which one you prefer, but I am inching towards this one because I just love the different colour tones, the feeling of it, and I can't really express that enough because I really can't show you this on the video, but it is a very beautiful, well-made jacket, and one that I will definitely be wearing throughout the seasons. Now the next item you probably would have already seen, because as I said, I've been styling up different items throughout the cutaways, so I hopefully would have already shown you these leggings. But what we've got here is a cream ribbed, I don't know if you can see the ribbon up close a little bit better, but we've got a cream ribbed leggings, which I would have worn with the jacket just shown you just now. But these are a beautiful leggings. Now the ribbed leggings in general in H&M are really good quality. One thing I will say is, being slightly curvier, bigger bum, big thighs, I always shy away anything that's white or cream on my legs because I feel very self-conscious. So when I put this item in my basket, I was a little bit dubious as to whether this would be a thing for me. I bought this item in a size small and a medium so I could work out what size I would be. Now normally I can be between a 10 to 12 on my bottom half for trousers in general. So I bought a size small or medium thinking that I'd probably be more of a small, but I have to say that the size small works well for me. Now this is a beautiful colour. I think these leggings, you can wear them around the house. You can also wear them out, whether it be with over a jacket over the top with some leggings or some trainers or a hoodie. So I think items like this are great to have in your wardrobe. The only thing I will say is around the bum, I wish the material itself would be just a little bit thicker. Now it isn't necessarily see-through, but I do have cellulite around my thighs and my bum, and I do feel that if this would have been a little bit thicker, it would allow for my kind of dimpling on my legs to not be so visible. It might be just that I'm incredibly self-conscious and you can't see it at all. Maybe let me know in the comments if you have a look. But these, like I say, is a great item to have in a wardrobe. Cream is a beautiful colour for the autumn winter, especially as we're going to be wearing a lot more browns, a lot more beiges, a lot more creams. So yeah, these are $12.99, a great item, and I definitely will be heading back online to go and grab them in a black as well. My next item, which you might have already seen, is this beautiful, and I was going to say shearling bag. Now you'll see the style. Now if you've been following especially the fashion weeks, you would have seen the Prada bag in a similar shape already. Now one thing we all know, if you've watched me for a long time, is I absolutely love a designer bag. I love high street clothing, but I absolutely love designer bags and designer shoes because I feel like you can buy one bag and it can lift and elevate any high street look that you've got, and it does really pack a pound for its punch for its cost per wear. However, what I would say is whenever I buy a designer handbag, it's always a classic style because I always like to buy a style that I know is going to be timeless. And in addition to that, I always try and buy a style that I know will grow in value over the years, so that if I wish to sell it on in the future or buy another designer bag, that I'll be able to sell that item for more money than I purchased it, so it would be a good investment, and then put that forward to another bag itself. However, with a trend pieces never tend to kind of hold their value very well. So I've been looking at that Prada bag thinking, is that a bit of a trend piece? And so what I like to do when I'm buying a trend piece is actually buy it from the high street, see if I actually wear it, see how often I wear it, and then if it's something I wear again and again, then I might take the plunge and buy that designer item. But I just could not resist. I love this kind of shearling effect. I love the shearling effect when you can get it in a clutch bag. I know that the COS stores, they did a cream version of a clutch last year which sold out absolutely immediately. But this bag itself is £12.99. It's the perfect size. Pop your phone, your wallet. You don't really have to carry much when you go out anymore. So this is a perfect size. And I would have already shown you it in the previous cutaways with the shacket itself, but I'll pop them back up there just in case you missed it. But yeah, a lovely item, £12.99, and I just couldn't help myself. Now on the shearling effect, yep, as I said to you, I went down a big hole when I was buying in Santorini for all the autumn wear. I could not resist this bag itself. Now this bag, this is a laptop case. You might think, should this really be on my channel? Is this the kind of thing that I'm looking to kind of show you was an everyday thing? And I would say to you, yes, definitely, because I do work a full-time job. I work a kind of a busy job in law. I also go into London to work quite a lot. So what I do try to do is try and bring some of my fashion elements into my kind of work outfit wherever possible. And this bag itself, I just couldn't resist. Since it's autumn winter, the shearling makes me feel ultra cozy. I do have a really formal laptop case for when I'm going into business meetings, but I really like this bag. And this was, I think, £12.99 as well. It's a good size. It would fit, I think, anything from like a 13-inch laptop. But seeing as we're all kind of going back to normal a bit more, I think some of us are starting to head back into the office, whether that is 5 days a week, but more likely to be a few days a week. I thought this is a good purchase to have, and so at the price of £12.99, I just couldn't resist, and I can definitely see myself wearing this throughout the winter, just styling it up, you know, trying to keep it fashionable whilst going to work, and I just couldn't resist buying it. Now this next item, generally I could not wait to show you this item, because when I saw this online, this item definitely looks more expensive than it is. Now if you are a country walker, or you like being out in the countryside and you've got yourself your Wellington boots, your jackets, your coats and whatnot, you will know, but just by looking at this particular item, that this looks very much like a kind of dewberry or a shuffle kind of fleece, and those kind of items can often be in the £100 plus for a particular item, whereas this item here from H&M is £34.99. And that, when I saw this, I thought, yeah, I love it. I absolutely love it. The price point's amazing. But what it is this false kind of shearling kind of fleece. It is a pull over your head fleece. It doesn't have a zip, but it has these kind of pop-up collars, which you can see here, which you can open up wide. It's got a really nice collar to it, so it kind of stands really big around the side, so you can have it popped all the way up to the top for kind of one look, but yeah, you can have it really open also, makes sure you are actually cooler. And also in addition to that, it's got this beautiful kind of olive brown kind of piping throughout, so it's all the way through the collar, all the way through the bottom of the actual jack top itself, all the way through in the pockets on its side. It is just beautiful, and I'll have to be showing you in the cutaways because the actual fit itself is absolutely lovely. Now, how do I see myself styling this item? I would style this with kind of brown leggings. I would definitely have these out on dog walks, whether it's going for like kind of walks around the pubs or walks around the countryside. I will definitely be wearing these all different kind of colours. I can see myself literally running out the door with our dog Lulu, throwing this on, going for a dog walk, whether that be in black leggings with kind of black Wellington boots, or whether I'm going to style it out, maybe I'm going out for a walk with friends and then I'm going to have a country pub lunch afterwards, then I kind of would go towards a kind of cream, maybe a cream jodhpur, or maybe a brown legging, maybe throw on something kind of like a pair of trainers depending on where we're going to go for a walk, whether that be either even a camel boot or an olive green pair of Wellingtons. But you see what I'm saying, this item will elevate any kind of plain outfit. You can literally just be wearing a pair of leggings and a crop top or a vest, and you throw this on with a good pair of boots or a good pair of trainers, and already you've got yourself an absolutely gorgeous outfit. I am absolutely in love with this. I'm so happy with it because I remember when I saw it online, I was like, this is amazing. Like, this is like a Dewberry item. just without the £150 or £200 price tag. So I just thought, oh, I just hope when it arrives it will fit and look well, and it really does. I'm so happy with this, and I hope that you guys, if there's any countryside lovers like myself are out there, you look at this. I hope this item's in stock, because this is probably one of my favourite items of the haul. I bought this in a size small, and I would say it is generally oversized as it is, so I definitely would say stay true to size. As I said before, I'm normally kind of a size 8 on top, sometimes a 10 if it's really, really tight around the bust, but normally a size 8. So I'd say a size small would be good for anybody between an 8 and a 10. But yeah, I absolutely love this item, and as usual, I'll pop the link for these items down below in the comments. I may not have already said that, but I always do pop my items, whether that be for the item that I'm showing you, but also every single item that I'm wearing in the styling and the cutaway. I will definitely be linking these for you. But yeah, I absolutely love that item. Now, while staying on the kind of real cozy vibes, the other thing I must say about these shearling fleeces is, even though they can be warm, I will still wear them around the house. But often when I wear these around the house, I won't necessarily wear a full top underneath. Sometimes you will find myself in crop tops, which look sometimes like a bra. Now, the reason I'm saying that is because these next items, and these items are definitely an essential items to go in your wardrobe. They go very quickly in H&M. They sell out quickly, they restock them, then they sell out again, and I think they generally do about 2 to 3 restocks, and they just don't sell them to the next season. So what I would say is, if these are in stock, definitely go and purchase these. And when I say these, I mean these kind of bras. Now, this is a beautiful kind of microfiber bra with padding that you can remove out, but they're just so delicate. I'll just bring it up to the screen so you can see it a bit more. But what you can see, it's got a lace top at the top, it's got adjustable straps. It doesn't have much support by way of any underwire, but that is exactly why I love these items. I'm not really an underwire girl. I'm currently wearing an underwire bra now. It's making me feel a bit uncomfortable. I like to have just an elasticated bottom, especially if I'm chilling around the house, because I don't need my boobs to be looking pert for anyone, especially in my other half. Although I'm sure you probably quite like my boobs to look pert, but yeah, nevertheless, I like to wear items like this because they are super comfortable. It feels like you're not wearing a bra, but you are wearing a bra. And also they can be used as kind of a crop top, especially under a kind of like a shirt, a blouse, leaving it open, or even just kind of under a blazer. But yeah, these are £12.99. I have bought these in a cream, I bought these in a black. I have literally gone and bought 2 of these in each colour. What I will say, I tend to find if you wear them often like myself, that they only tend to last kind of 2 seasons, and especially the cream or the white ones, they go a bit grubby. So what I will say is be prepared to kind of restock on these kind of twice a year. At £12.99 is an absolute no-brainer. They are so comfortable. I think those people, even are, if you're breastfeeding, it's really easy just to pull to the side so that you'll be able to move them down. I just honestly love these. I feel like I'm going to be wearing these forever. I've been wearing these now for probably about 1.5 years. As I've said before, they fit better than Skims. They're definitely a cheaper price point. But yeah, if you are in and about buying these types of bras, I would say just buy one, have a try, have a feel. I know you will love them, and then you will kick yourself and not buy more, because that's what happened to me when I first bought them. But they are fantastic bras, and they're currently in stock, so definitely go ahead and buy them. And still, whilst I carry on with this whole cozy vibe, cozy effect, here I've got a beautiful pair of slippers. Now, look, autumn winter wouldn't be autumn winter without a brand new pair of slippers. Now, the reason that I love these are kind of the fashionable kind of effect that you have seen, you know, all over the internet, you know, year in, year out. And I do buy these year in, year out. The last set I bought was from Amazon. They were fantastic. I still like them. And I tend to find that they kind of wear down after at least a good year of wearing. But the reason I like these is the sole itself are a little bit thicker. So if you're looking for a little bit of like a elevation, a little bit of a platform, only a small one, especially if you're a little bit shorter, you want to elongate your legs, these slippers are for you. And not just that, these are like wearing a boat of fur around your feet. They are so comfy. They've got a hard sole, which means you can still go out the house and not worry about them. But also they're just honestly, they are like a glove in a slipper. And these I think are £17.99. They've got a little bit of weight to them, which I think for me makes me feel better because they're a bit better quality. But they're £17.99. H&M do have this weird kind of thing when it comes to sizing. They don't have, you know, your typical 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They kind of jump. They go from like, I don't know, like 6 to 7.5. It's a bit of a weird one, but I'm a size 7 in flat shoes. I got a 7.5 in these, and these are more than adequate, and I just love them. I think, I mean, obviously most of my stuff on YouTube is all about clothing items, but these slippers are just amazing. And I think I'll probably say, if you're going to buy anything, buy these slippers, because, you know, you're going to be at home loving life with your feet all cuddled up. But yeah, this is a lovely item, and I'm so glad I got them, and I hope they're still in stock for you guys when you go to look for them. Now, if you've been watching me for a long time, or have been following me over the course of last year, you might be thinking to yourself, there is a lot of beige in this haul. It's just beige, it's browns, it's olives. Where is the colour? Because you know I love, love, love colour. So don't worry, I have not completely given up on colour. I still do love colour. But as you may know, I have a lot of colour in my wardrobe, so I am missing those neutral tones. And having fell in love with some of these items, I thought, you know, why not just try the neutral tones? But don't worry, I'm still here with the colour. Here I come with my bright pink jacket, and this is a beautiful gilet. Now, if you followed last year, you would have noticed that I got a really beautiful blue, a beautiful kind of light green jacket, a really lovely, lovely lavender purple bomber that I kind of just lived in last year. So this is possibly this season's equivalent. Now, I do love a gilet because they are so versatile. You can literally drop on, for example, a nice black leggings, black roll neck, throw on your gilet, you've got the colour already there, and that's your outfit. It's so easy. I love pops of colour in winter, not just because I think it looks great, because it lifts my mood, Like, literally, me looking at this, or me when I pulled this items up and looked at this in the viewfinder, I automatically felt happy. I may be a bit odd, I don't know, but I felt happy to be able to see this bright colour. It literally does just lift my mood instantly. And this jacket is $24.99, which I think is a good price point for a gilet. It is padded, so it will be warm. It does have drawstrings at the bottom, which means you can really bunch it up to kind of give yourself either whether you want that kind of round bomber look, or maybe you don't and you want a kind of straight down look. But I just love this. I just don't see much colour in winter, so whenever I see an item that's bright coloured, then I just literally buy it instantly. I'm like a moth to a flame colour. But yeah, I bought this in a size medium. I have to say, I kind of wish I could have got this in a small, because it's a little bit large, but at the time the small wasn't in stock, so it wasn't an option. And I don't know, I haven't looked to see if it's coming back into stock, so I might have a look to see if the small is available in stock and maybe buy that so I get it a little bit later. But I absolutely love this item. It's got, you know, its typical pockets with the kind of pop-up pockets, so you can put your dog treats, because you know I'll be walking my dog in this bright pink colour, at least no one will lose me. But yeah, I absolutely love this jacket, and I think it can be worn in so many different ways. But literally, for the sake of literally just running to the gym, throwing it on, running to the supermarket, throwing it on, taking your dog out, throwing it on, it's very versatile, and I think definitely you'll get your cosplay wear. And if it doesn't brighten your day, I guarantee if you walk out in that bright pink jacket in the height of winter, you will put a smile on someone's face for sure. Now, my next item is a very interesting item for me. I have to say, when I saw this item, I thought, I'm interested by it. But I'll try and show you here in the viewfinder. But what you can see is it is a sleeveless jacket. So it's kind of like a gilet, but it's got no puff to it. So it's a sleeveless, kind of checked, diamond checked stitched jacket with pockets on the side, and it's ultra long. So it's kind of a maxi jacket, and it's got kind of the poppers, a collar at the top and poppers throughout the middle, and it's kind of got that kind of denim jacket look with it's right on the front, just above across your breasts, and you can see it goes all the way to the bottom. And I was definitely perplexed when I saw this item in store, and having since tried it, I absolutely love it. Now, the reason I love it is because during the autumn winter months, it is still quite warm, but sometimes you do need a jacket, or if it's lightly spitting or lightly raining, you want something that can get a little bit wet that you can take off when you go into the office or go into the shop or wherever you may be going. So for me, this is a good autumn item. Definitely probably not something that will take you through to the winter, but it is a good autumn item. Now, how I see myself wearing this is literally an all cream item. It might be a little bit too much, but sometimes a little too much is okay. And I can see myself wearing it with the cream leggings that I've already shown you, literally a cream roll neck and throwing this on top, and whether that will be with a nice pair of kind of trainers below, or maybe I'll throw on a kind of a really kind of beige cream kind of boots just to kind of toughen the whole look up. I think that could be really good. The same could be said, you could roll a whole brown outfit underneath it as well. And you could wear it with a black, but I have to say I would tend to stay with the kind of beige and the creams and the browns just for this overall look, because I feel like this wouldn't be the look I'd be going for with all black, but it could work. But yeah, this item itself was £24.99, which I was quite surprised by because it's such a lot of material. I was expecting this to be more of the £34.99 price point, but it's £24.99. Now I got this in a size small, and I also purchased it in a size medium. So what I would say, I still went for the small because I feel like it's already oversized. Now this particular item here is a size small, and I did purchase it in a size medium because I really wasn't sure what size was going to be best, especially with me having a kind of really curvy bottom half, kind of a big round bottom. I am really cautious when a jacket's meant to go over your bum, over your hips and over your thighs, so I thought I would need a size medium, but this is an oversized jacket in itself, so a size small was perfect for me. So if you're kind of a size 8, 10 up top, you're kind of a 10, 12 below, I think this item will be okay in a size small. You wouldn't necessarily need a medium. I don't intend to wear it fully done up from the bottom. I intend to have it quite open, so that might also lend to the reason why I'm going for a small. But I think for just the autumn wear, a size small is perfect. But yeah, I love this item, and what I do like about buying items sometimes is something that I'm just not sure about how I'm going to wear it. I just sometimes like to buy them, get them home, style it up and see if there's a way that I can wear it that fits in with my style. I kind of find that fun. So yeah, this is definitely my fun item of the haul, and yeah, I'm really glad I purchased it. Now, what you may have noticed if you're kind of an avid person that goes on Instagram to look at kind of different types of fashions, get some inspirations, that there has been a lot of quilted jackets across the internet, especially from Frankie's shops, which is quite a lot expensive. So I always, as I say, tend to go for more high street wear. I don't really buy kind of designer items unless it's a real item I've been lusting over for years and years. So I tend to still stick with my high street items. And I would say the Frankie's shops, this is kind of my answer to it in a much cheaper price point. Now this jacket here is £34.99. I got this in a size small. It's oversized, it's got a lovely hood to it, it's got a lovely shape to it. I was actually a little bit surprised by the shape because for £34.99 for quite a big quilted jacket, I did think, I reckon it's going to lack a lot of shape, but for me, it's the perfect kind of shape. Some of the Frankie shop shape has a really large kind of back behind it. For me, that's not for me because I've always struggled self-consciously with having a kind of a round bottom that kind of sticks out to the side. So anything that accentuates that figure for me would make me too self-conscious. So what I do like about this is it still has a kind of a billowed back, but it comes back in to kind of give me a kind of cuter figure for me. And I do love the colouring. Once again, we're back on the neutrals, we're back on the beige. I feel like these are definitely the colour trends that I'm going to try to incorporate into my wardrobe this year. I can definitely see myself wearing this walking the dog. I can definitely see myself, you know, going to meet friends for coffee, going into London shopping, throwing it on and then taking it off in the shops as I walk around. So yeah, it's very light and it is very warm, so that's what I also like. The last thing I've got to say about it is it's got this great poppers on the side, which means you can make it even bigger. You're not kind of constricted. I just love the styling of it. I think it's a really, really good item. So yeah, let me know in the comments. I'll style it up in a couple of ways, but I'll tend to try and keep it around the trousers because I will see myself wearing this more in the winter than autumn, purely because it's got a nice thick hood. It is a thick jacket itself, but as I say, things go out of stock very quickly in H&M, so I had to buy it and I'm very happy I did. Now, my very last item of today's haul is, as promised, another shacket for you. Now, it is in this beautiful, very, very light beige colour. And as I did say, this is a jacket, or shacket, should I say, which is a lot lighter. You probably can see even just from looking in the viewfinder, but it's a lot lighter than the first shacket that I showed you. It is much thinner. It's not as thick, it isn't double lined as the other shacket was, but the price point itself is £10 cheaper, it's £24.99, and I also got this in a size medium, so it would be oversized so that I could layer it up with lots of thick knits and also with hoodies as well. I'll be showing you the cutaway and the different ways that I'd that I could style it, but I'll style it in a very similar way that I styled the first jacket, so you can see how they actually compare to themselves. Now I've restricted myself to only buy one shacket from this haul, purely because I do have a lot of shackets from last year which I will definitely be wearing that I still love. So because of that, I'm going to restrict myself to one. So I've got to decide whether I go for the first jacket of the haul or this second jacket. Now the positive about this jacket itself is that it is lighter, which means that it doesn't really act as such a heavy layer, which means it will be perfect for the autumn especially. But I do think that as we go into winter, it won't work as well, or I'd have to definitely layer up a lot more layers in order to get the same level of warmth. That being said, however, I do really like just the one tone. As I said to you, I'm trying to kind of incorporate some more neutral tones because I've got so much colour in my wardrobe. So I'm trying to incorporate some more neutral tones for the course of this autumn winter this year. So I feel like as an item by itself, it will work really well in my wardrobe. I feel like that I could probably wear it on the back end of winter, so coming into spring as well. I think that will lend itself well there. So I'm really in and ahhing whether or not that I should go for this item because it will be a real good neutral piece to have in my wardrobe that can transition through autumn, maybe parts of winter if I layer it up heavily, and then back in through to spring, or whether I go for that real kind of showstopper, that real piece that you go, wow, I absolutely love the check of the first jacket, or I go for this more neutral tone. But I honestly would love to hear your thoughts on it, so please, please, please let me know in the comments. Have a little comparison between the two and let me know what you think, or if you think it could be styled in even more ways so that I could wear this in the winter itself. But this has been a very, very big haul, a haul that I have actually genuinely enjoyed doing with you guys. I love all the styling. I hope that you love the styling too. If you like this type of haul and the amount of styling that I've done with each item, then please, please let me know, because I can definitely do that in the future and continue that throughout the haul. However, if you thought the styling aspect in different ways was just too much, then also just let me know, because I always love to hear what you guys think. But yeah, I am so sorry that I've been away for such a long time, but I am now back. I will definitely be bringing you the more regular content at least once a week with a new haul. Obviously for more continuous updated fashion or see what I'm wearing, also sign up and follow me on Instagram. I will be putting my kind of daily pictures on there as well as to what I'm wearing. But I hope you've liked today's hauls. If you have enjoyed today's haul, it'd be amazing if you could hit the like button below, because that lets me know that you have enjoyed this haul, and I will continue doing hauls like this in the future. And if you would love to see more videos from me, then please also hit the subscribe button just below over here, and you'll be able to see more videos from me in the future. But anyways, it has been lovely to chat to you. I hope that you are all doing well and starting to settle into the transition of this autumn. But I very much look forward to speaking to you in the future. Take care, guys. Bye.